Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on January 15, 2023, and giving you our total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and make sure to watch it till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Also check out our Patreon if you want access our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link in description and comment section below. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Detroit Pistons vs New York Knicks. The New York Knicks, 23-18-2 against the spread, will travel east to Michigan to face the Detroit Pistons, 20-23-3. These teams last played at the end of November, and the Knicks poured on 140 points in what was a 30-point blowout. New York is coming off a win over the Wizards. The Knicks won the rebound battle 54-50 and held the Wizards to 28 points in the paint. Jalen Brunson led the Knicks with 34 points, 8 rebounds and 8 assists. Julius Randle added 23 points and 16 rebounds. The bench added 26 points. Detroit fell to the Pelicans at home in their last contest. Detroit lost the rebound battle 42-48 and scored 26 fast break points. Bojan Bogdanovic led the Pistons with 22 points. Saddiq Bey had a double-double with 20 points and 10 rebounds. The bench added 35 points. Both of these teams are in the bottom half of the league in terms of possessions per game, and the Knicks have been dogged defensively. The Pistons have relied on different players picking up the slack of their key players being injured, and those players just have not been consistent enough for 4 quarters. The Knicks have been less impressively on the road offensively, and the Pistons' defense has played much better at home. Our total pick is under 218.5 points, holding teams to 7 less points per game on average. Los Angeles Clippers vs Houston Rockets. The Houston Rockets, 10-32, 5th Southwest, are on the road Sunday when paying a visit to Los Angeles for a game against Western Conference rival the Clippers, 22-22, 2nd Pacific. Houston has lost each of its last 9, and its most recent setback was 139-114 to the Sacramento Kings on Friday night. The game was physical as 4 players were ejected for an altercation. LA was defeated by the Denver Nuggets 115-103 on Friday night. The Clippers have lost 7 of the last 8. Houston's Kevin Porter Jr. is questionable for Sunday. Paul George and Luke Kennard are both questionable for Los Angeles. Any game that the LA Clippers play, the odds are higher the total will finish under. The total has finished under in 27 of the Clippers' 44 games this season, which is 61.4% and the highest in the NBA. Houston is 21-21-0 in the over-under. The total has finished under in 22 of the last 26 games that the Clippers have played at home and in 5 of the last 6 games overall for the Clippers. Our total pick is under 228.5 points. Houston has had the total finish under in 4 of its last 5 meetings with LA. Chicago Bulls vs Golden State Warriors. The United Center hosts a Sunday matinee between the Warriors and Bulls. Golden State, 21-21, destroyed the Spurs in front of an NBA record crowd on Friday night, 144-113, as -9 favorites. Chicago, 19-24, was taken out by Oklahoma City the same night, 124-110, as -4 home favorites. It's the second and final meeting between these teams, and this game will tip off at 3:40 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Bulls' offense has obviously been pretty bad without him, but the Warriors' offense is so potent that they can carry most games easily. Chicago is the worst at defending the 3-point shot, an area where Golden State can exploit aplenty. Steph Curry alone makes 11.6 3-point attempts per game, so let him get hot and this total could reach the stratosphere. I like the Warriors to really go off in this game. Our total pick is over the total. Warriors shot 54.5% as a team on Friday night, so they have a very hot hand coming into this game. Between these two teams they have seen 45 games go over. Brooklyn Nets vs Oklahoma City Thunder. On Sunday night, the Oklahoma City Thunder traveled to the Barclays Center for an inter-conference road matchup with the Brooklyn Nets. The Thunder won 124-110 against the Chicago Bulls Friday. The Nets fell 109-98 at home to the Boston Celtics Friday. The tip is slated for 6:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Brooklyn opens as a home favorite. Oklahoma City comes into this interconference meeting with the Nets ranked third in pace of play. They are an efficient club on offense with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander at the helm and a completely different team when he is off the floor. He is slated to suit up for this game, and I can see this being an up-and-down track meet with Kyrie and Shai going at each other. Neither is particularly strong defensively, so expect a 30 spot from each of those players in what should be an exciting game. Our total pick is over 230.5 points. Brooklyn ranks 5th in offensive rating, and Simmons has a good chance to put up at least a dozen points, considering Durant will be out for a while. San Antonio Spurs vs Sacramento Kings. On Sunday night, the Sacramento Kings travel to the AT&T Center for a Western Conference road meeting with the San Antonio Spurs. The Kings hammered the Houston Rockets 139-114. The Spurs were throttled 144-113 at home. The tip-off is slated for 7:10 p.m. Eastern Time. Sacramento opens as a road favorite. San Antonio and Golden State played in front of an NBA record crowd of 68,323 at the Alamodome, but the game was a bust as the Spurs were destroyed 144-113. They gave up 144 points to mainly Golden State's bench, and they have been a disaster on the defensive end. Yes, they play hard, but that only goes so far when you are trotting out a G League lineup. Sacramento is third in offensive rating and will get any type of basket they want in this game. Our total pick is over 244.5 points. The total number has gone over in 5 of 6 home games for the Spurs and 6 of 9 games against the Kings. Expect some bad defensive rotations and poor effort from both sides in this game. Denver Nuggets vs Orlando Magic. The Orlando Magic close out a 5-game Western Conference road trip on Sunday, January 15th. The Magic meet the Nuggets, the number 1 team in the conference. The Nuggets have covered in 9 of their last 10 games. Nikola Jokic returns to the lineup for Denver as they try to get past a youthful Magic squad. The tip-off is slated for 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Defense will be on display in this game. Both teams are coming off of difficult games on Sunday, and fatigue may be an issue especially for the Magic. But this game has the feeling of a grinded-out, ugly game that has more defensive highlights than offensive. Our total pick is under 231.5 points. The under is 4-1 in the Magic last 5 road games. The under is 4-1 in the Nuggets last 5 overall. Portland Trail Blazers vs Dallas Mavericks. The Mavericks are heading to Portland in this game here. The Dallas Mavericks have ended up posting a 24-19 record on the year so far. The last game for the Dallas Mavericks was a 119-115 win over the Los Angeles Lakers. On the season, the Dallas Mavericks offense has ended up getting a total of 112.3 points per game scored. The Mavericks have ended up getting a total of 39.2 boards per game, but have managed to get 21.8 assists per game. Defensively, Dallas has allowed a total of 111.1 points per game on the year. The Trailblazers are playing host in this game. This year, the Portland Trailblazers have posted a 19-22 record on the year. The last game for the Portland Trailblazers was a 119-113 loss to the Cleveland Cavaliers at home. This season, the Trailblazers have managed to get a total of 112.1 points per game on the year. When it comes to rebounding, the Trailblazers are coming in with 43.2 boards per game, but have ended up with a total of 24 assists on the year. Defensively, Portland has allowed a total of 112.2 points per game on the year. Our total pick is over 228.5 points. Los Angeles Lakers vs Philadelphia 76ers. The Philadelphia 76ers, 25-15, 3rd Atlantic, will complete a back-to-back Sunday when facing the Los Angeles Lakers, 19-23, 5th Pacific, in La, after playing on the road Saturday against Utah. Philadelphia is amidst a 5-game West Coast swing. The 76ers were defeated by the Oklahoma City Thunder 133-114 on Thursday night, which snapped Philadelphia's 2-game winning streak. Los Angeles was defeated by the Dallas Mavericks on Thursday 119-115 for their second straight loss following a 5-game winning streak. Tobias Harris is questionable for Philadelphia on Sunday. Los Angeles will play without Anthony Davis, Austin Reeves and Lonnie Walker IV, while Patrick Beverley is questionable. Our total pick is over 237 points. Philadelphia is a tough defense, but the 76ers will be a bit tired on Sunday after playing on the road Saturday against Utah. Los Angeles is a respectable 9th in scoring at 116.6 points per game and 27th in points allowed at 117.9 points per game. The total has finished over in 10 of Philadelphia's last 11 games and in 6 of the last 7 games that Philadelphia has played on the road.